Let's be brutally honest, something has gone badly wrong. Years ago, this country made the biggest democratic decision in its history. We voted to leave the European Union. The message was crystal clear. We wanted to take back control. We wanted to make our own laws. We wanted to control our own borders. We wanted to be the masters of our own destiny. People from all walks of life demanded change. They were promised sovereignty, with power returning to Westminster. It was a new beginning. But that promise has not been fully delivered. The job is not finished. While we are no longer shackled to Brussels, we remain tethered to another European institution that can overrule our elected government. I am talking about the European Convention on Human Rights and its court in Strasbourg. Judges we did not elect making decisions that impact British safety and security. This is not what millions voted for. They voted for complete sovereignty, not a halfway house that can strike down our laws. This is the unfinished business of Brexit, the final step to truly become a self-governing nation once more. Sovereignty isn't just a fancy word politicians use, it's the foundation of our democracy. It means those we elect have the ultimate power to make and unmake our laws. It means the British people, through votes, have the final say on how this country is run. Authority to govern comes from the consent of the governed, not from an unelected body in a foreign land. When we voted for Brexit, the prize was to restore sovereignty of Parliament and the British people. Yet as long as we remain in the ECHR, that sovereignty is compromised. Our government can pass a law, debated, amended and voted on. But all that work can be undone by a ruling from Strasbourg. We are told we must comply. That undermines the point of having an elected legislature. It says our MPs are not in charge. The power lies elsewhere. This is not abstract. It affects our ability to tackle illegal immigration and national security. Determining who can live here is a basic function of a sovereign state, yet interpretations of the ECHR have tied our hands. No issue makes the case for leaving the ECHR more clearly than the crisis on our borders. For years, the public has watched, angry and despairing, as thousands cross the English Channel. They see a system out of control, one that rewards illegal entry and benefits criminal gangs. They vote to stop the boats, to secure borders, but the problem only worsens. This failure erodes trust in the state's basic duty, protecting territory. The ECHR is at the heart of this paralysis. Twisted by activist lawyers and foreign judges, it makes removal of those with no right to be here incredibly difficult. Article 8, the right to a family life, is routinely used by dangerous foreign criminals to avoid deportation. What about British families' safety? It's a complete inversion of common sense and justice. Policies like Rwanda, meant to deter and break smugglers, are snarled up in ECHR-based legal challenges. This has to stop. A sovereign nation must enforce its laws. Leaving the ECHR would untie our hands and let Parliament act. For centuries, we've been proud of British common law, rooted since Magna Carta, a beacon of liberty, built on precedent and independent judges, balancing state power with individual rights. This is our tradition to defend. It should not be subordinated to a foreign legal framework that doesn't understand our history. ECHR judges are not steeped in our tradition. Some are academics or politicians, not senior judges. They interpret a vague convention as a living instrument, expanding it to cover things never imagined. That's not judging, it's lawmaking by the back door, creating a fundamental clash. Our Parliament passes law, our judges interpret it by text and principle. Then Strasbourg overrules with new rights. It forces our Supreme Court into a corner, compelled to align British law with foreign judgments. The authority of our judiciary erodes. The final word lands not in London, but in Strasbourg. Leaving the ECHR is not abandoning rights. It restores the integrity of our system and the supremacy of British law. If you want one shocking example, look at the first planned deportation flight to Rwanda. It was a national humiliation, months of work and taxpayer money to create a deterrent. The plane was ready, UK appeals exhausted. Our judges gave the green light, then an 11th-hour injunction from Europe. A single, unnamed Strasbourg judge issued a Rule 39 order, grounding the flight. Not a full court, not a panel, one unaccountable judge overruled our system and elected government. The flight was cancelled, the policy in tatters. Smugglers got a propaganda victory. The public watched in disbelief. This exposed the problem. Regardless of our laws or senior judges, a shadowy foreign procedure can veto policy. The judge wasn't required to be qualified like ours. As long as we're subject to this, We're not in control of our borders. It should have been the final straw. You may oppose Rwanda, but surely the UK must implement its own laws. How can any government govern like this? It is paralysis and a gift to those who want our laws to fail. Critics paint a terrifying picture without the ECHR. Tyranny, chaos. It's Project Fear all over again. It's insulting to say Britain needs foreign supervision to be decent. Let's look at the facts. Great democracies, Australia, Canada, New Zealand, uphold liberty without a 75-year-old European convention. Our rights come from our history, culture and laws, parliamentary democracy, an independent judiciary and a free press. We can create a British Bill of Rights, our law, updated by our representatives, balancing liberty and security, protect fair trial and freedom from torture, while ending ridiculous interpretations that mock our system. The time for excuses is over. We're at a crossroads, managed decline, or a bold choice to restore sovereignty. To every MP, do you believe we can make our own laws, trust our judges, respect the people's will? Then act. Support leaving the ECHR, finish the job of Brexit, restore faith, deliver the control the public voted for. This is the contract between government and people. The final say on UK law must reside in the UK. Let Parliament be sovereign, our courts be supreme. A new British Bill of Rights protect our freedoms and our safety.